Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I have my graveyard project pan update for you guys today, and I'm excited about this. I have been kind of forgetting a little bit about these items because I have so many things on the go, but I'm definitely making some headway. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first I have is the Wet n Wild Caramel Toffee Highlight. I am working on the highlight portion because I've already hit pan on the contour side, and now I'm just trying to use up to pan, like get to hitting pan on the highlighter shade. I was at 65 grams last update, which was June 30th, and now I'm at 63 grams, though I think there was something odd there because I have been using a different actually two different items in place of this one, and I have still been using it. I don't know if you can even see the dip. You probably can't even tell that there's a dip forming. It's really hard to tell on this camera, but I have a dip forming up in this area, same spot as on this side. And it's a little bit like I can definitely put the pad of my finger in there, and I can tell that it's got a bit of a concave happening, but it's definitely not significant enough to me to be 2 grams worth. And I made sure I double checked it. I moved the scale, and then I turned it right back on again, and I started it from scratch, and it was at 65 the starting and the last update, and now it's at 63. So this one I'm not 100% sure on, but I'm just going to write it down and move with it, and maybe it'll go back up to 65 next update, or at the I guess it would be the finale. But I'm hoping by that point I actually can use it, because I am starting to use this. I have used it today underneath my eyes. I'm sorry, I look incredibly tired today, but I definitely have been trying to make more use out of this item. The next one is my Too Faced powder foundation, and this is in the shade Golden Light. And I was at 58 grams the last update, and I'm now at 56. So I've used 2 grams of product, and I've had to repress it now. So it was just like circling the edges, and I put it all to the center. And I really, really enjoy this foundation powder. I really do, but I like other foundation powders better. Like, for example, my MAC Studio Fix. I like it way better than this, and I believe this is more expensive. But what I will do once this is completed is I will just clean out the inside and save this in case I have to repress something else from like a face palette down the road. That's what I'm going to keep doing with my empty packaging. So I just recycle it myself rather than having to buy something. But yeah, I'm definitely making some really good use on this, and I'm excited because I want this out by the end of the year. So that would be really great. The next one I have is my Becca Vanilla Quartz Highlighter. It's a mini, and it was at 23 grams, and it's now at 22 grams, and I most definitely have quite a bit of progress. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but I have quite a bit of a dip there and a lot of brush strokes in there. So I'm really happy with that. I don't know if I'm close to hitting pan yet. I think I may be halfway, but I have a couple of highlighters and projects right now. So I always try to focus on one, and now what I'm doing is just dabbling into everything and enjoying my collection instead of just straight up focusing on something, because this project ends in 2 months, and the other one I believe it can be in for the full year. So this one I really want to get more use out of, and I really want to have this one gone by the end of the year if I can. So that's why I'm going to focus more on this one, but with a little bit of dibble dabbling here and there. I think that's a phrase, but just go with it. So the next one I have is the Revolution Oil Control Spray, and that is now empty. I was up here, and I legit used this before and after to get this out. I used it before my makeup and then after my makeup, and I made sure I wore a lot of face makeup, and I finally got all of this done. I don't mind it for the value. I think it's $13 at the drugstore before taxes. And the one that's my favorite, actually I have 2 favorites of setting sprays, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter, and also is it the All Nighter? No, it's the other one, the D-Slick. That's my favorite. And also the Saint setting spray. I'm not sure why I can't talk right now. I apologize. But it's also the Saint setting spray. So those are my 2 favorite, but they're very, very expensive. So if I'm looking for a more affordable drugstore option, this would probably be one that I choose because it does have that more alcohol based where you feel it dry down, where some of the other ones, like for example the Pixie one, Pixie Glow Mist, is more like a pre mist. It has a little bit more oil in it, or after for a finishing spray, not so much a setting spray. So yeah, like it's not going to lock your makeup in, where I feel like this one would more so lock the makeup in or absorb the moisture. But that is finally done. So I have one completed finally. The next thing I have is the Katy Perry perfume. It's the Meow Perfume, and the head of course is, I don't use it. It's just sitting somewhere. But I'm almost done. You guys can see I have a very little bit left. I'm about here. I hope you guys can see that. Maybe if I jiggle it around, you can kind of see the product in there. But I've been using this so often, and like extra sprays, because it's sort of getting older and not lasting as long as it used to. Like the scent isn't really staying. So I'm definitely getting a lot of use out of this. This was at 277 grams and it's now at 254 grams. Now keep in mind that the packaging is so heavy, and I do weigh it with the head on, like the cap of the perfume on. So it does add extra weight. But I'm almost done and I'm so happy. The next one I have is the, Makeup Geek Pigment and Hologram. I'm removing this from the project because now this packaging is starting to crack. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, there's a huge crack down here and up the side. And I'm not sure what is in this product that makes it crack, but something is making the product, like the packaging, crack when this product is in it. And I do not want to put that near my eyeballs. If something like plastic is cracking because of what is inside of it, that's a problem. So I have 2 little vials left. I'm throwing them out right now. So that is removed from my collection and from the project. And then the next thing I have is the Candy Yum Yum lipstick. This was at 21 grams and it's now at 20 grams. I did wear this today once with MAC lipstick, at least the MAC formula, the matte formula. I can't talk. The MAC matte formula. They stay on for so long. The product just has such good staying power on their matte lipsticks, and this one kind of stains the lips, so even if you wipe it away, you still have that bright pink color on your lips stained. So I don't need to use this a lot, but I have to use this by October 31st, and it's now early September 1st, I think it is today. I'm a little late with my update, but it's just I would repurchase this, but I also realized that like I don't necessarily need to buy it if I still have this, but it's one that I want out by the end of the year if I can, because I've actually really been working hard at it, and there's not that much left, but let's be real, summer is going to be over in like 19 days or something, and am I really going to get use of this by 19 days? And do I really want to wear this color of lipstick in the fall? Probably not. So I don't know that this will go toward my MAC lipstick empties, and that disappoints me so much because I had all summer to try and use it up, and I honestly failed. And I'm not like disappointed because I can put this in a project next year. That's totally fine. But I did have a goal in mind of using 7 MAC lipsticks or lipsticks in general, and I don't know that I'm going to complete that goal this year, and I'm working really hard, so I have to step it up. But yeah, wish me luck on that because I'm definitely gonna need that. And then the last item, and is the new item that I've added in because I used up the Revolution one, and that is the Bath & Body Works perfume. It's called Hawaii Passion Fruit Kiss, and as you can tell, it's I want to say it's a give me item, but I also have another perfume, and again, these are more summer scents, so I'm gonna have to try and wear these, and I don't wear perfume when I stay at home and I don't go out that often, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to use this up, but I definitely want to get it out, and I don't want it in my collection next year. I don't want to look at it anymore. I have way too many perfumes that I just need out, so definitely wanted to add that in. And I do have one other item I need to add in, but I haven't quite decided what that's going to be yet. So I don't really know, honestly, and I can't think of anything right now, so I might just leave it at 6 items instead of 7 and just call like one of them completed, and just go from there, because I don't want to add anything new in, knowing full well that I'm not going to get through pretty much any of these products in like the time allotted to bring new items in, and I won't be updating. So yeah, I guess you guys will just have to wait and see how I do on the items that are currently in. I think I selected good items for the length of the project, but I also know that I'm going to have a lot for my graveyard project pan next year. I definitely need to, I guess I didn't even tell you guys which ones are resurrection ones and which ones are collecting cobwebs, but this one is definitely a collecting cobwebs. Actually, pretty much most of them are collecting cobwebs, except for this was in a project, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is collecting cobwebs. So yeah, wish me luck on this. I don't even know like what to add in, so I think I'm gonna leave it as is, and hopefully I have some really great progress for you guys next time. So thank you so much for checking it out, and I will talk to you later. Bye.